Hello, baseball fans. Hope everybody's doing awesome out there, staying safe. Haven't hit like or subscribe? Please do so. Brand new YouTuber. Say it often, but really appreciate your support. I'm going to have prizes coming down the line for subscribers, so you're going to get in on that as well. So I did a previous vlog addressing how the Toronto Blue Jays desperately need a top-end starter this season. I know we talked about Verlander, DeGrom, even Carlos Rodon. I don't think any of them will come to fruition for the Blue Jays, but one pitcher that's flying a little bit under the radar at the moment, and I think would be an excellent fit for the organization, is nobody else but Chris Bassitt. That's right. He was with the Mets, might still be. They declined that mutual option for $19 million, and he also had tremendous success with the Oakland Athletics. This is the type of guy that you can sign for a 3, maybe 4-year deal, and he can certainly solidify the middle of your rotation. This guy can pitch like a number 2 sometimes, but he's definitely a solid number 3, and exactly what the Blue Jays need. And if we look at his numbers from what he did in New York with the Mets last season, it was pretty impressive. He had the most wins on the entire team with 15, an impressive ERA around 3.42, over 160 strikeouts, 180 innings pitched, whip a little bit high, around 1.14, but still a solid piece to any rotation. And this guy has been solid for years. I know he went through Tommy John surgery many years ago back with the White Sox. We've all seen the YouTube clip of him getting hit in the face and suffering that facial fracture when he was pitching with Oakland, but nothing that has hampered his pitching, and this guy should be solid. But the big question is, he's going to be 34 years old. There's a lot of comparables between him and the signing the Jays did way back when with Hyun-Jin Ryu. Not just with the price tag, but their pitching styles as well. Chris Bassitt is a notorious ground ball pitcher. One of the best in baseball, actually. This is where he excels. He's going to get people to ground out. He's not a hard thrower, strikeout type pitcher. And that's why you need somebody on the third base corner who's extremely talented to scoop up those ground balls and initiate the double plays or outs. And thankfully, we have that in Chapman. He was brought along to really do this for Ryu, so we can pivot that over to Chris Bassitt, which is very exciting for the Jays. What's not exciting for the Blue Jays is the price tag in 4 years. That's right, just like Ryu, I think Chris Bassitt will want and he will ultimately get a 4-year deal, securing him through the age up to 38. So there's some risk there with the last year of the contract, or maybe 2 if he does get injured, just like Hyun-Jin Ryu did. And how much money? He's going to want Hyun-Jin Ryu money. It's going to be around a 4-year deal between 70 to 80 million bucks, around a 20 million annual value. Some people said he might get a 3-year deal around 65, but I think he's going to push for that 4-year deal. So the question is, do the Jays commit 80 million bucks in 4 years to lock this guy down? I don't think they will. I think ultimately it's going to be the Mets that gobble him up. They are going to give him the 4 years. I don't know if it'll be quite as high as 80 million, but I think it's going to be something around 72 to 75 million. And that's where he's going to be. He's comfortable in New York. And really the only reason why the Mets would turn down a $19 million option on a player of this talent, it's not because of his age. I suspect it's because they want to lock him up on a long-term deal. Let me know, though. Do you think it's going to be the Toronto Blue Jays, or do you think he's going to pivot towards the Mets? Always appreciate your feedback and comments below. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll talk and ramble on soon. Take care, guys.